Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Today we were talking about part 4. This is the last one in the 2018 Beauty Award winners. We are talking about mascara and eyebrows today. I think those two things really make a huge difference. If you get them right, they make a really nice frame for your face, and then those eyelashes just brighten everything else up. So if you'd like to see the try-on and hear my thoughts, please keep watching. I'm going to go in with the brows first. I picked the color Brown. I think there was a clear one and then there was a blonde. I like the size of the wand. It's a bit more narrow. I'm going to add this first and then fill in with a pencil. The build on this is a bit slower than the Glacé Boy Brow, if you've ever used that. That one goes on pretty full immediately. This one takes a little bit of work. It has a bit more body to it than the Hourglass product that I recently talked about. I liked that one. It didn't last very long though. It's already gone, it's already done, and I think it was maybe a couple months. So this is just the brow product, no pencil yet. You can see the difference between the two brows. And add some more. Okay. It's a little bit, as you can see, you just have to be careful with the wand. It's a little bit longer. Now depending on how much product you want on the wand, I kind of, when I dipped this back in, I swirled it around a little bit and picked up a bit more. So you can really adjust how much product is on the wand. Yeah, the consistency definitely reminds me of something between the thickness of the Glacé Boy Brow and then the Hourglass brow product. I like the color match. It's more of a cool brown. Sometimes brown can be a bit too warm, so I always like an ashier tone when it comes to eyebrows. So it did a really nice job of building the eyebrow up without getting clumpy and then without going overboard. Sometimes if there's too much right here at the beginning of your eyebrow, it can look a bit heavy. But it stuck to the skin too because I do have some sparseness in there. Really nice. And then I'm going to go in with a pencil. I'll do one at a time. I'll go in with a pencil just to add some individual hairs. And then I have more control in this area right here. By the way, this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I've used this before. I think the reason I switched to the Dior is because the Dior had a really nice cool tone to it. This has a cool tone to it as well. But I feel like this one's a bit warmer, just slightly. I use the comb on this other side just to disperse the product a little bit better sometimes, and then to brush my brows into place. They can move around a bit sometimes. And after I haven't used this Anastasia product for a while, I realized how good this spoolie is. It's actually one of the best spoolies on eyebrow products that I've used. It's almost as if the bristles on the spoolie are closer together because you get a nice even comb when you comb through your brows. Usually I go in with Wonder Brow first to set kind of the line that I'm going to be following, but this was really nice because it filled in, this Chanel product filled in really well. Now we're going to go in and just fill in the other side. By the way, I haven't powdered or anything like that yet. Usually after I powder, I will go back and run the gel through one more time because the powder can get stuck in my eyebrows and it looks powdery, so I will do this probably one more time after this. I'm going to pause there for now with the brows. I'll probably go back and fill in because I can see there are some areas that are coming up as a kind of sparse on camera. Not as much here, but I'm looking in the monitor and I can see right here. Ooh, okay, right here. Need some filling in. So just put a side by side of before and after, so you can see what a big difference it makes to have eyebrows on. And then I'm going to go in with something else that I think makes a huge difference to mascara. I've got the Giorgio Maximizer 3D Primer, which I will go in with first because I always use this. I mean, I use this every day. I've already curled my lashes with the Shuimura eyelash curl. I think I curled them too much though. They are touching my brow bone when I open my eyes, so I might end up with some dots on my brow bone up there. And I do prime the bottom. This product also conditions lashes, so I like to protect the few lashes that I have. So there was a near issue with my eyelashes here with the Shuimura curler today, because what I did is I changed the pad, but I didn't squeeze the curler all the way down to get it in place. And the first time I did that was to put it on my eye, and what happened is my eyelashes got stuck underneath the pad and they were stuck there, so I had to hold the curler in place and pull the pad out to release my eyelashes when they got all crimped. They didn't get ripped out though because I was very careful trying to get it. It took a while, but so just make sure if you change that pad out, make sure you squeeze it first all the way down a few times, and then go ahead and use it, or else you might have the same issue, which, yeah, I won't do that again. Then I've got the Dior Blackout Mascara in 99. I've used this before, but maybe I forgot about it. I don't know. I actually don't know why I don't use this, because I love the primer so much. It's a pudding type consistency. Pretty, though I'm not getting as much separation as I would like. What's happening right now with them is they're sticking together more than I would like. It's grabbing about, let me see if I can comb through it with a cleaner swipe. I'm trying to take the excess off so I can just use a brush to separate them. There's a lot of product on there. Yeah, it's grabbing about 3 or 4 at a time and sticking them together, which I don't necessarily love. This would be the time, wow, they look really thick there, I think because it's got so many stuck together at a time. Wow, okay. I'm going to try and separate on the other side and see if that makes a difference. So I'm taking off as much as I can from the wand and see if that happens over here. Oh wow, it's really just so thick going on. I think I like a bit more separation. I mean, this makes it look like I have false lashes on this side. I wish I had this tool on hand. It looks like a bunch of little safety pins sticking up. It's a comb, an eyelash comb. I don't see it immediately. But what it does is it allows you to comb through, especially if you have clumps. Okay. Wow. I mean, it makes a big difference. I feel like I don't get the brush through my eyelashes though well enough to separate them. It's kind of just depositing. It's kind of just depositing mascara on without the opportunity to brush through or comb through the lashes themselves. Which is why I keep trying to take off some of the mascara, so I can use the brush without as much stuff. And I think this is probably designed to grab a lot of product at once. Okay, well, it's not going to separate, so I guess we're just going to have them like this. See how far we can take it. See, oh gosh. Yeah, really trying to wiggle through there, and it's not helping. Well, I guess I haven't seen anything build up like this before. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, I think if you like thickness, this is a really good one. I think I like separation more than this. I like the thickness on each individual lash, but this makes it look thicker. It doesn't look like I have as many lashes as I do, but it makes my lashes look thicker in general. Wish I had that tool nearby. Okay. But I do not. I'm just gonna use this brush. So I'm noticing this doesn't, I'm just taking a clean spoolie here and running it through to try and separate it a little bit. And the good news is this doesn't set quickly, so I can do this without ripping my lashes out. Yeah, for me, I would definitely have some kind of separating tool nearby to help me out with this. This I didn't have as much of a separation problem. It's pretty well separated on the right eye. It's just my left eye, so I'm going in with the product again, but I am trying to remove some excess. It seems to help to take a little bit of that product off first. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't finish my powder yet because I have mascara all over the place. So I think despite some of the bare spots and a little bit of thickness that I got that I wasn't really going after, I think that brows and eyelashes make a huge difference. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Quick recap on these products. I really like the Chanel brow product. It has a nice consistency. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, but you can build it up. It doesn't go on too thick initially, but you can get it to the degree that you are looking for if you continue to add it on and it doesn't get clumpy or anything like that. So I really like that about it. It outlined my brows really nicely, and then I filled in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Forgot how much I love this spoolie. It's a really great one, and it's just a good standard pencil. It's not my favorite shade though, and I haven't found anything close to the Dior 002 that I like, but really nice pencil if you're looking for one. But I would definitely hold on to the spoolie in case you go to a different brow product, just to use the spoolie. It's really nice. Then for the Dior Show Blackout Mascara, I think I need to practice a little bit with it. It just went on so thick right away. Not in the way that I like though. I like more separation. What I can tell you is that it added volume, it added length, but it stuck my lashes together, so I've got to find a way to get them to not stick. So I'm going to play around a little bit more with this one, but it does go on pretty thick. So if you're looking for something like that, you will like this. If you like your lashes just more separated, I don't think this is the one for you, but they looked like false lashes when I applied it initially, so if you're looking for that. I also took a little bit of water on my fingers at the end there because it got a little bit thick on the ends, and I just kind of rubbed the ends with my fingers to get the excess off, and it worked really nicely. So if that happens to you and you are having an issue with that, you can try that. I was able to separate them with that other clean brush, so this is what I ended up with. So really nice products. I like them all, but I think out of all of these, I will repurchase the Chanel brow product. Really, really like that one. But I still like to try out mascaras and eyebrow products, so not completely sold on this other two, although they are really nice. But yeah, the Chanel brow one is probably my favorite out of all of those. So if you learned something from this video or you found it entertaining, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks!